Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to our webinar for today entitled Animated Learning Realities and Principles. So the resource speaker for today is Dr. Rito A. Camigla Jr., the Vice President of Academics and Student Services of Trimex Colleges. So I would like to greet everybody a wonderful afternoon sa lahat ng mga estudyante at ng mga guro natin sa Trimex Colleges. Okay, so ngayon parang sobrang dami nating participants and we are also live right now via Facebook Live. So if you would, kung pwede sana i-share natin yung ating Facebook Live right now sa Trimex Colleges. Right now, we have plenty of viewers. Meron tayong mga nasa 40 viewers ngayon as of today. And we also have 70 participants right now. So meron pang mga humahabol ngayon. And then I would also like to greet syempre yung mga co-teachers natin na who is supporting us right now. Nandito syempre sila Ma'am Umi, Sir Escovania, and sila Doc Sigubre. We also have here the Chief Operating Officer of Trimex Colleges, si Ma'am Roca Cruz. And then we also have here Sir Patio. And we also have here Miss Balyaser and Sir Giab and Ma'am Gillian and Sir Kosho. So napakadami pa. Mamaya babatiin ko kayong lahat. So before we start, let us first watch the house rules for this webinar to be followed by the doxology, the Philippine National Anthem, and the Trimex team.
Ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, telas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit ng bangaw, ay hinatang tulang awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y
tomorrow will be another day on struggling roads of different ways. Roads may be rough on me, but I'll be strong. You taught me to trust in God that I may go on. But as life continues, I know I'll be missing you. You have prepared me to face the world. Triumphs, you are so dear to me. I will uphold your values to my community. You have given me hope, you have shown the light. I want to thank you for what you've done for me. Now the future will be so bright. I want to be my generation's guide. To set an example, to live by a truth, to make a difference for tomorrow's youth. But as life continues, I know I'll be missing you. You have prepared me to face the world. Triumphs, you are so dear to me. I will uphold your values to my community. You've given me hope, you have shown the light. I want to thank you for what you've done. Triumphs, you are so dear to me. I will uphold your values to my community. You've given me hope, you have shown the light. I want to thank you for what you've done for me.
Please welcome the Chief Operating Officer, Ms. Rachel C. Cruz, for her opening remarks.
Hi, I'm Farmer Roca, and ever since this pandemic started and the lockdowns happened last year, our family started planting. And I started also a chicken compost and a rabbit coop. So I'm privileged to do the opening remarks for this webinar. So without further ado, let's enjoy, learn, and be so excited to hear from a former student, Mr. Boyet Camigla.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Roca, for that opening remarks. Yes, napaka-lively naman ngayon. Mas lalo na ngayon, usong-uso yung mga TikTok natin. Siyempre kasi we are now here experiencing this pandemic at tayo ngayon ay naka-ECQ. Kaya ang Trimex Colleges ay nagbibigay sa atin ng mga ganitong klase ng platforms and even mga webinars para sa ating lahat. Okay? So, i-invite lang natin kayo sa ating mga different events natin, upcoming events natin this April. So tomorrow, magkakaroon tayo ng another webinar. This is also in partnership with the College of Teachers Education, so the legal basis of Philippine education. So tomorrow po yan ang 1:00 hanggang 3:00 ng hapon. And then, syempre, the biggest event of Trimex Colleges po this coming April 25 na. This is the Trimex Youth Business Summit 2021. So, iniimbitahan po namin kayo because we will have plenty of speakers. So, meron tayong... Hello? Okay, naririnig ba ako? I think we're experiencing some technical difficulties right now. So hindi natin alam kung gumagana ba tayo. So can everybody hear me right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
can
Okay
hear
pala
you.
yung
Yes, sir.
This is the new normal. So nangyayari talaga siya. So we are experiencing technical difficulties right now because in my end, si Mabroca pa rin yung naka-flash sa screen natin. So again, invite ko lang kayo sa ating upcoming the biggest event this April 25. So ito yung Trimex Youth Business Summit at gaganapin siya ng 2:00 p.m. and then it is via Facebook or via Trimex Colleges Facebook Live. So napakadami nating speakers from the industry at syempre mga kilalang tao rin. Nandiyan sila Chef RV Manapat. And then syempre meron tayong mga special guests. Nandiyan si Gab Lagman. And syempre, ang pinaka-mystery guest natin na hanggang ngayon parang hinuhulaan pa rin ng ibang tao. Syempre, hindi namin sasabihin kung sino, pero ang clue niya is Game Ka Na Ba? And this will be hosted by DJ Nicole Ayala. Okay. So meron palang nagpapabate, baka magtatampo sila sa akin. So binabati natin syempre yung mga estudyante natin na kasama sa ating webinar for today. At syempre yung mga nanonood sa ating Facebook Live. So napakadami na nila ngayon. Kanina nag-start tayo with 30. Ngayon napakadami na nila. It's around 80 plus viewers na and plus sa ating Zoom live ngayon na meron tayong mga around 150 participants. Wow, padami ng padami. Syempre, batiin natin yung mga teachers natin from different departments. Nandiyan syempre sila Sir De Mesa from the Engineering Department. And yes, shout out daw. We also have here, syempre hindi mawawalang napaka-supportive natin from the DepEd Binyan. We have Dr. Tatlong Maria and Dr. Bayani. So hello po. Nandito rin sila Sir Miranda, Sir Amparo, Sir Batitis. We also have here Sir Sosa, Sir GTA Bautista, and Ma'am Lazanas is watching live right now sa ating Facebook Live. Nandito din sila Ma'am Manabat, si Sir Arman Santos, at si Ma'am Cherry Ann Fernandez. So meron pa akong mga hindi nag-greet kasi sobrang dami na rin viewers for today and I will greet you po later. Okay. Now, dahil nga napakadami nating events for today, meron po tayo munang i-play na ad of Trimex. So everybody please watch this. Yes, hello. What live na live pa rin tayo sa ating Facebook Live. And we are also live here via Zoom. Again, this event is in partnership with the College of Teachers Education. At syempre, ang Trimex Colleges because experience here is worth it. Again, I would like to greet everybody na nagpapag-greet ngayon sa ating webinar series. Meron din tayong mga guests outside Trimex Colleges. Meron tayo from the Jacobo Z. Gonzalez Memorial National High School. Ma'am Jeanette Alvarez is saying hi to everybody right now. Meron din tayo from other schools. Hindi ko lang alam kung anong school sila, but I know that they are all public school teachers who are watching right now and who's participating sa ating webinar for today. And syempre, shout out daw din sa mga graduating students natin. Okay. So, before we begin our webinar series right now, our talk right now, let's have first the introduction to the speaker. So please welcome Ms. Lourdes Merino, the head and chairman of the PTTE department.
Thank you very much, Sir Ken, for that introduction. Now, I am very pleased and honored to introduce to you, of course, our dearest resource speaker. But before that, meron lang po akong isisingit. I'm sorry for that. But I would just like to correct po si Sir Ken. Maybe na-overlook lang niya. Ang webinar mo po for tomorrow is 3 to 5 in the afternoon. Si Attorney Nestle Ray Cruz, ang ating guest speaker, Attorney 3 of the Division of DepEd, Division of Binyan. And I would also like to mention, dagdag po ni Ma'am Chela Zanas, let us acknowledge the presence of Ma'am Janine Limbag from Binyan Binyan Integrated National High School. Ayan. And then, we also have our students from Hong Kong. Ang mga incoming students po natin sila. From Hong Kong, si Saigo Viernes, Kai Zerudo Bibal, Lala Antenor, Marisa Cabrales, Shaila De Leon, and Yam Gemini. Thank you very much for joining us today. Now, at this point, of course, I know everybody's excited for the talk. Of course, lalo na din po ako. So it is my honor to introduce to you our resource speaker. Our speaker this afternoon was a student from the past and is sent to the future to share his life's struggles and many failures. Raised from a very poor and broken family, our speaker was able to put negativities aside, for he believes the trials are temporary and that hope is his only chance. Our speaker also believes that positivity, perseverance, determination, commitment, and focus are the best ingredients to life success. As a working student in the past, our speaker had fought all kinds of battles and became victorious at the end. After graduating from college, he was engaged in business rehabilitation and eventually joined the academe in 1995. With his experiences, he was able to climb the ladder of success, promoted from one level to the next. In the future, he became resource speaker and facilitator to many seminars and workshops. He finished his Master of Arts in Education, major in Administration and Supervision, and Doctor of Education, major in Educational Management at Eloyo Amang Rodriguez Institute of Science and Technology, or IRIST. To date, he is the Vice President for Academics and Student Services and the concurrent Dean of Colleges of Trimex Colleges. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our speaker for today, Dr. Rito Abbas Camigla Jr.
Hey, thank you very much, Ma'am Des Garino. And also, I would like to take this opportunity to also thank Ma'am Roca Cruz. No? Salamat po sa introduction ninyo na may kasama pang video. Kamusta po kayong lahat? Sana po lahat ay maingat na nagpapatupad ng social distancing at saka ng health protocols. No po? So, yung iba po ba dito ay mga nabakunahan na? Siguro yung iba dito, lalo na yung mga nasa mga 40 pataas, siguro nabakunahan na. No? So, tanong natin, gaano ba kasakit daw yung bakuna? Sabi ko, hindi naman daw masakit. Mas masakit pa daw yung umasa ka tapos hindi ka ginawa. Char. Okay. So good afternoon to everyone. Nandito po nga ako ngayon sa bahay ko ngayon. No? Nag-iisa lang po ako dito. At it was built in 2008. And I'm so happy that before kasi pangarap lang siya. No? Pero ang tanong is, paano kung hindi ako nag-aral? Paano kung sinunod ko yung sarili ko dahil pagod na ako? Paano kung dahil sa pagod ko, bumitaw ako? No? Nandito kaya ako sa bahay ko ngayon? That's the question. Ano? Now, at this afternoon, no, at least kahit pa paano, I will share my experiences on how I was able to actually move forward, no, para makarating ako sa gusto kong patutungan. And I will share it to all of you this afternoon. Okay, sige, let's start. Oh. Parang nakaka-miss, no?
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.
Slide games.
Nasa na dyan? Ayan!
Lahat ng hinahanap mo. Free shipping vouchers. Flash sales makabo.
Alright, so let's start. Alright, so mag-start na po ako. Doon sa mga participants po, pakimute na po, lalo na doon sa mga single kasi magsisimula na po leader nyo. Okay, So animate. Let us first define the word animate. No, when we say animate, no, it is having the appearance of something alive, no, endowed with life and quality of life, full of vigor and spirit. Even when we try to animate, no, we are trying to be creative enough on how we could find happiness and take that happiness, no, use that happiness to our own advantage, no. That this is how we define the word animate. Next, please, from the Merriam Webster yan. Okay, animated learning, ano naman ito? Bringing learning to life, making learning so alive and full of vigor and spirit. Kasi ngayon, lalo na sa mga online classes, talagang medyo minsan nawawalan na ng gana yung mga estudyante sa online classes kasi hindi na sila na-motivate. Dahil unang-una, hindi nila nakikita physically ang kanilang mga teachers. So paano sila gaganahan na mag-aral? No? This webinar will at least help all of you, those students, no, to be able to reinvent themselves. No? Kung paano, how to find happiness within one's reach lamang, no? Yung galing sa inyo, yung galing sa sarili ninyo, no? Hindi sa pwede na naman sa ibang tao, no? Next. Ito. Okay. So yung iba dahil nahihirapan na talaga sa pag-aaral, minsan gumagawa na lang ng memes, no? Ng mga pwede nilang mga bagay na pwede magpasaya sa kanila. Sige nga, James, ang crush ay parang math problem. Kung hindi mo makuha, titigan mo na lang. Okay, sige. So, this is how that person, no, finds something to make him feel, no, happy, no? Okay, next please. All right, so getting started. Next slide. Okay, so we have the following objectives, no, for today's webinar. At least at the end of this webinar, no, you will at least shift paradigm attuned to the current situation, no, attuned to the current learning condition. Kasi iba na yung bago mag-pandemic during the face-to-face at iba na rin yung ngayon na online or sometimes yung tinatawag na blended, no, learning. So at least ngayon, matututunan natin mag-shift ng ating mga paradigm. Second, it will refresh, no, our personal vision towards what's happening right now. Also, at the end of the webinar, we are at least expected to rewrite your own life script. Kasi tayo nagsusulat ng script natin. Pero paano ba yon isinusulat? Paano ba ikaw makakarating sa destination mo? Paano ka ba magsisimula? Ano ba ang dadatdan mo, no? Doon sa patutunguhan mo? So, lahat yan nagsisimula into writing your own script. Nabasa ko yan dun sa sinulat ni Stephen R. Covey, no? Meron daw, there are two kinds of creation. Meron tinatawag na the first creation, no? It is through the mind, at yung second is through physical, no? Okay, dahil kaya nangyari yung mga bagay na yon kasi inisip mo muna, sabi ni Stephen R. Covey. So dito muna rin nagmumula yung unang creation, tapos pangalawa is the so mental muna and then bago physical. Okay? So also we will be able to identify what are important to you and also to work around your priorities. We will at least identify, we'll be able to identify our priorities kasi ngayon parang sa nangyayari ngayon parang lutang ka na lang, hindi ka na nakakapag-isip ng tama because of the present condition. And so because of that, no, nalilimutan mo na yung mga priorities mo, ano ba dapat mong unahin? Ano ba ang mga bagay na mahalaga sa atin? No? And then also, we need, at least at the end of this webinar, no, we will be able to release the learner within ourselves. No? Okay, so and also we will appreciate the benefits, the benefits the benefits of learning with others using technology available, and explain and accept one's learning situation. Ayan. So yung empathy, no, towards the present condition. Next slide, please. All right. So sabi ko nga, ang webinar ito is about realities and principles. And let us contemplate on the following, and let's see, oo nga, no, that learning is a choice and process. No? Natapos ako ang pag-aaral kasi it was my choice. No? Naranasan kong maglakad ng, kasi nag-aral ako nung high school ako, I believe, I can still recall, nag-aral ako sa Muntinlupa National High School, and I hail from Alabang, Sawawa. If you imagine, nilalakad ko lang yon, no? Sa mga bundok ako nagdadaan kasi 175 na nga lang pamasahe sa jeep, wala pa ako. No? So, but it was a choice. No? It was my choice. Wala akong baon, but my choice. Maparaan lang ako, makahingi lang ako ng sabaw, no? May baon lang akong kanin, okay na ako. Isang beses sa isang araw, pag uwi ko, doon na lang ulit ako kakain. Or minsan wala pang makain. Learning is a choice. It is a process. No? Hindi po pwede, wala namang nagtagumpay kaagad, no, sa buhay, no, nang hindi dumadaan sa process. Being happy is a choice. O pwedeng given your present condition or given my condition in the past that I have to unlock everything, that I came from a broken family, no? So ang tanong, malulungkot ba ako dahil broken yung family ko? Malulungkot ba ako dahil mahirap lang kami? No? I learned that happiness is a choice. To be happy is a choice. Being sad is a choice. Diba? Pwede ka naman talagang malungkot. It's okay not to be okay. Sometimes sabi nga nila, no? It's okay not to be okay. Pero sabi nga natin, emotion is temporary. All emotions are temporary. Hindi naman po pwedeng araw-araw tumatawa ka, di ba? Lalo na pagka walang dahilan, tawa ka lang ng tawa. Ibang klase na yon, no? Okay. So, emotions are temporary, whether be that you are sad, you are happy, you are mourning, no? Hindi naman po pwedeng kung may nawala sa buhay mo ay araw-araw ko na lang na magmo-mourn. You have to move on, no? Hindi yan permanent. And then also in one of the quotations, no, I've read from the book of Stephen R. Covey, no, the way we stand depends on the way we sit. Ano yan? It has something to do with our beliefs, no? Kaya ganyan kang kumilos, bakit ganyan ka makitungo sa ibang tao? Because yan yung paniniwala mo, no? Yan yung kung paano ka pinalaki. We see the world not the way it is, but the way we were. Magkakaiba tayo magkakaiba tayo. Sabi nga nila, no, there is two sides. There are two sides of a coin, no? There are two sides. Okay? And later on, when we talk about empathy, no, I will be able to actually share with you paano ba ako naging matagumpay in so far as a leader of an institution, no? Paano ba pakitunguan lahat ng mga nasasakupan kasi iba't ibang ugali, syempre. But sabi nga nila, there are two sides of the coin. You have to both see the side. Okay? Next slide, please. All right. So kanina nasabi natin two-ship paradigm, no? So what are paradigms? These are beliefs. Nabasa ko rin to sa book ni Stephen R. Covey. Beliefs, parang hindi ko mabasa yung James. Something to, we have problems with, okay. So, nagdi-distort siya. Kaya, kakaroon ng technical difficulty, technical problems. Okay. Distorted yung nakikita nyo ba yung screen? Nakikita nyo ba yung screen na parang distorted? Alright, so paradigms are beliefs. Beliefs serve as map. Huh? Okay, so ano ibig sabihin if you have a map? A map leads you to the destination you have chosen based on your beliefs. Okay, ulitin ko, no? Beliefs serve as map. A map leads you to the destination you have chosen based on your beliefs. Base sa paniniwala mo, saan mo gustong pumunta, yun ang pupuntahan mo. Okay? So you have your map. Okay? So anong silbi ng map? So anong silbi ng map? Malabo daw, James. Something is wrong. Hindi nakikita yata ng mga participants ang slide, James. So again, no? Ulitin natin. So I've said a while ago, beliefs serve as a map. And a map, no, as we know it, no, may lead us to the destination we have chosen in life, no? Okay, pagka gusto mo halimbawa, okay, pupunta ka ng Alabang, syempre ang jeep na sasakyan mo papuntang Alabang. 'Di ba? Kasi pagka ang sinakyan mo gusto mong pumunta ng Alabang, pero ang nasakyan mo papuntang Kabuyaw, kahit na magdasal ka pa, you will not reach your destination. But instead, you will arrive at the wrong destination, which is Kabuyaw. Got it? So principles, no? Principle-based lang yan, no? Okay, having the correct map, no, is having the correct beliefs, no? Beliefs are source of our tendencies, attitudes, and behaviors, no? Okay, so yung ating mga beliefs, no, base doon sa libro na nabasa ko, no, these are source of our tendencies, our attitudes and behaviors. Okay? Kasi syempre sa pamilya, di ba, mayroon tinatawag na custom diyan, mayroon tinatawag diyan na ito yung distinct na paniniwala ng pamilyang yan, things like that, no? So kaya mula sa tatay hanggang sa mga anak, no, na-adapt ng mga anak kung ano yung mga minsan paniniwala. Hindi naman lahat, pero most likely yung mga paniniwala ng kanilang mga magulang ay na-adapt din ng mga anak. Okay, next slide please. Alright, sabi nga niya, having the wrong destination is having the wrong map. Kapag hindi mo alam kung saan mo gustong pumunta, no, you might be having the wrong map. Okay, next slide please. Okay, so kanina sabi natin paradigms, beliefs, no, map, no. How do we see the world? No? Okay, we see the world not in terms of our visual sense of sight, but in terms of seeing, perceiving, no? Understanding, evaluating. Yun yung But paano ba talaga yung how does a person operate? How does a person operate? Bakit ganyan yung kanyang paniniwala? Bakit ganun siya kumilos? Bakit sa pamilya nila very distinct, ito yung kanilang malabo daw? Okay, so number one is genetic, no? Sabi ni Stephen R. Covey, genetic. Ano yung genetic? Ibig sabihin, well, it has something to do with physical, no? Bakit ka matalino? Bakit ka walang interes? Hindi naman sa interes. Bakit ka matalino? Baka genes yan, ano? Bakit ka matangkad? Bakit gwapo ka? Bakit hindi ka kagwapuhan, no? Kasi genetic yan. Alam nga naman, halimbawa, lahat kayo ay pangit tapos ikaw lang ang gwapo, ay mag-isip ka, baka mamaya ampun ka. Char, ano lang ha? Joke lang po yan. Okay. So, genetic, no? Pangalawa, psychic. In psychics, paliwanag ni Stephen R. Covey ay psychic ay kung papaano ka, how you were brought up by your parents. No? Paano ka napalaki ng iyong mga parents. May mga unique attributes kasi sometimes in a family na kapag ikaw ay lumaki doon sa pamilyang iyon, ano? Iba rin naman doon sa ibang pamilya. Okay. And then pangatlo, yung environment. Ano naman ang environment? Siyempre, kung paano ka naniniwala sa isang bagay, kung paano na-form yung iyong belief, yung iyong paradigm in life, no? May kinalaman din ang environment. Alam ko before may nabasa ko na merong kambal na pinalaki sa subdivision at isa sa remote sa squatters area. Tapos inalam nila kung meron bang kinalaman yung environment, and you know they found that indeed merong kinalaman ng environment on how a person operates. No? Mahalaga yon. Bakit natin sinasabi ito? Kasi mahalaga na ma-discuss ito ngayon dahil mamaya, no, into doing yung mga bagay na i-discuss mamaya is malaman nyo na kasi ganito, kasi ganito, kasi ganito. Next slide please. Okay, a person is unique because of the following. Yan, kung nabasa niyo yung libro ni Stephen R. Covey, tayo daw, humans are dominions over other animals. No? Ito raw kaya very unique ang tao, no? Kung ikukumpara mo sa iba. Okay, bakit? Kasi may apat. Meron tayong tinatawag na self-awareness. No? No? Okay, I'm sure yung iba rin, well, ang hayop meron, I'm sure ang hayop meron yan. They can be aware, no? Kasi they can be aware of the danger, di ba? Okay, so imagination, hindi ko lang alam kung merong hayop na nakakapag-imagine, pero alam ko tayo, kaya natin mag-imagine, di ba? Dahil that is one of the unique endowments of being a human. Pangalawa, pangatlo, conscience. Konsiyensya, di ba? So bilang tao, we have conscience, no? Yung bakit ang hayop? Tanong, meron ba niyan? May konsensya kaya ang hayop? We don't know. Meron ba kayo nabalitaan na unggoy na nagbalik ng kanyang ninakaw na saging kasi nakonsensya siya? I don't know. We don't know. But then again, we as humans, no, we have conscience that sometimes guide us, no, into making some decisions. And then of course last is independent will. We are self-aware, we have imagination, no? Okay, we have conscience, and of course with all these things we have independent will. Kaya natin kumilos, no? Isa yan sa bilang independent na mga mag-aaral, for example, kaya mo, no? Kaya mong gawin ito. Next slide please. Okay, so ngayon introductory topics yung na-discuss ko. Ito na yung meet natin, no? Meet natin, no? 7 simple guides to animated learning under the new normal. Okay? So paano ba tayo mag-aaral given the current situation, paano ba tayo mamomotivate na kung saan wala na lang tayong nakikita sa newsfeed natin kundi yung candle na merong nakasindi o kaya happy birthday, di ba? Minsan nakakapagod na rin greet ng condolence to the family o kaya happy birthday, happiest birthday. Those were the two, no, na because of the current situation of the COVID, the rising COVID, no. Okay, so you being students, no, under the new normal, at least I will be able to share with you 7 simple guides to animated learning. Okay, that you can use, no, to be able to to empower yourselves. Okay, sige, number 1. Next slide, please. Ayan. Okay. So number 1, for you to be able to reanimate, no, your learning is to first revisit your own personal vision. Revisit your own personal vision. You have to stay positive. Okay? So how to stay positive? You have to be proactive in all of these things, no? Kasi unang-una, hindi lang naman ikaw nakakaranas ng pandemic. Lahat naman tayo. Alam naman magmukmuk tayong lahat sa isang tabi. Alam naman lahat tayo malungkot sa isang tabi. Hindi, di ba? All we can do is to actually revisit our own personal vision and to stay positive. Well, ako, in the past, wala naman akong choice kundi to be positive, to be proactive, no? Sabi nga natin, how to be proactive. Sa librong sinulat ni Stephen R. Covey, meron tayong tinatawag na circle of concern at circle of influence, no? So ano ba yung tinatawag na circle of concern? Circle of concern has something to do with the things that you don't have control over. Okay? Yung wala kang control, katulad ng pandemic, may control ka, bagyo, di ba? May control ka, wala. Lindol, wala. So these are concern. Yung kapitbahay mo, di ba? Na, okay, these are your concerns. Okay, ano yung tinatawag na circle of influence? Ito naman yung mga bagay that you have control over with. Yung kaya mo, sa sarili mo pa lang, kaya mong baguhin. Okay? Ang ano ba ang proactive na tao at ano ba ang reactive na tao? No? So of course, pagka sinabing proactive na tao, sila yung mas malaki yung circle of influence kesa sa circle of concern. Kasi being proactive, no, is to actually concentrate or focus on the things that you have control, and hindi naman sinasabing never mind, pero ang sinasabi natin ay hindi yung focus mo wala dun sa circle of concern mo kasi wala ka namang magagawa doon. Okay? So, how did I stay that positive? Well, how do I say it? Nung nag-aaral pa lang, well, noon hindi ko nga alam kung paano ako makakapag-aral eh. Buti nga yung mga nag-aaral ngayon, buti nga yung mga web ngayon, kung papasok ng linggo, ay nagagawa nyo yan. But during my time, hindi namin nagagawa yan. No? It was so hard for us to actually go to college and study while actually working. No? Mahirap sa amin kasi sa amin noon, ilang units lang. Nakaranas pa nga yata ako ng 9 units lang naka-enroll sa akin eh. No? Okay, pero sabi nga nila, no? Ang buhay ay weather lang. Ang buhay daw ay parang karera, parang race. Ang lahat daw ay nagsisimula sa starting point, pero po pwedeng magkakaiba ng dating sa finish line. But the point, ladies and gentlemen, is that you will still reach that finish line. Right? At ganun nga ang nangyari sa akin kasi hindi naman ako nakapag-aral kaagad ng after ko ng matapos ng high school, no? Hindi naman ako kaagad na nakapag-aral, nagtrabaho muna ako, no? At sa aking pagtatrabaho, late na ako nakapag-college. This is just to tell you guys na studying, no, at an early age ay hindi late, no? Hindi late. For as long as you have plans, for as long as you are aware, for as long as you have you have the independent will, no, ay kaya mong matapos at makarating doon sa finish line. Magkakaiba nga lang ang dating. But the point is, nakarating pa rin ako kasi hindi naman ako kaagad ng 4 years, nag 2 years muna ako. And then after that, trabaho, and then aral ulit. No? So, syempre, yung mga kasabayan ko, nag-graduate na sila. No? Graduate na sila. Eh ako, hindi. Kasi nagtatrabaho ako. No? But at the end of the day, no, nung nakalagay sa aking plano, ako ay mag-aaral at tatapusin ko ang degree ko, no, ay nangyari naman. Kaya, andito ako ngayon sa harapan ninyo. No? Okay. To revisit your, well, maisingit ko, no? During that time, siguro, noon sobra, lahat na yata ng problema nasa akin, lahat na yata ng, Lord, sabi ko, Lord, bakit po naman lahat na yata ng kamalasan nasa akin, di ba? And given may itsura, no? Itsura ko lang, itim-itim ko noon, talagang, sige na, pangit-pangit ko noon. Hanggang ngayon naman, bakit? Sige, pwedeng pwedeng bully. Okay. So noon, I stayed positive. Gumawa ko ng mga bagay, how to improve myself. Kasi kasama yun eh. No? Kabilang yun. Kasama yun sa pinlano mo. No? So, kahit na noon, no, ang payat-payat ko, kasi siyempre, minsan wala makain. So, nangihingi ako ng advice sa mga kasama ko, Papa, how do I improve myself ba? Paano ko ba mapapagwapo yung sarili ko? Paano ba ako puputi or something like that? Isa lang naman ang kanilang pinapayo. Ang payo nila sa akin ay ligo at dasal lang. Char, okay. So, joke lang po yun. Okay. So, I stayed positive, no? And think about all the good things in the world. No? On all the good things in the world. Never mind the negative. Wala namang magagawa sa akin yun. Iwanan ko na lang yun sa isang tabi. No? As the introduction said, that I set aside the negativities kasi hindi naman makakatulong sa akin yan. No? Being proactive is like kung yung kasamahan mo ay sa bahay ay nakasira ng isang television, you can argue the whole day. Pwede kayo mag-away the whole day. But at the end of the day, sira pa rin ang TV nyo. See? So, ano na bago? Nag-argue lang kayo. Pero if you will stay to be positive and proactive, and I think, no, allowing your circle of influence to grow, then I think mas may magagawa ka kaysa makipag-argue. No? Think about the reason as learners. Think about the reason why you are in school. It is important, no? Kasi minsan pag nawawalan ka na ng pag-asa, minsan hirap-hirap naman ng ng klase, ang hirap naman ng binibigay nila ng teacher ko, 'di ba? Okay? You have to always ask yourself, why do you go to school? Bakit ka nag-aral? Nag-aral and operate on those reasons, no? Mahalaga kasi na you stay focused on that reasons. Bakit ka nag-aral? Kasi as a student, you want to be somebody in the future. You want to land a very, very good job. You want to be promoted. You want to be something like this. You want to be an entrepreneur. You want to be a boss. You want to have your own business. You have to recheck always kapag medyo nawawalan ka ng pag-asa, the reason bakit ka nag-aaral. Kasi it will help you. Definitely. It will help you. Okay? So next slide, please. Number 2, no, of the 7 positive, you need to review, if possible, reset your goals. Okay? So, ano ibig sabihin yan? Rewrite your life script. Kasi naman, nasa pandemya tayo, definitely nagbago lahat. No? Nagbago. Pati yung preposition mo sa buhay, nagbago rin, di ba? So dapat magbabago rin. You need to rewrite, recheck your own life script. No? You have to create realistic goals. How do you do that? So in rewriting your, it's aking notes. Okay. So rewrite your own life script. How to do that? No? Think of the light at the end of the tunnel. No? You can either create a smaller, achievable goal, unti-unti, hanggang sa palaki, no? Kailangan mo mag-plan. You need to plan. Okay? And then you have to visualize the outcome. Kung nag-aaral ka ngayon, kasi ganito ang gusto mo in the future. Kung nagpapakahirap ka ngayon, kasi ito ang gusto mong maging in the future. Okay. Let us visualize. Sabi, visualize daw. If nakikita nyo ba ang meron ako ditong tali, no? Tali. O sige, visualization lang tayo ha. Okay. So visualization. Sige, sabihin natin this is your nung ipinanganak ka. Okay, ito yung syempre, yung wakas mo. Wala naman ditong ang buhay infinite, di ba? Okay. So ito ang tali. Yung kasya ng screen. Ayan yung tali. Ayan yung tali. Hatiin mo yan sa kung paano mo gustong i-operate yung buhay mo. No? Okay? So, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, lagyan mo ng timeline. Lagyan mo ng timeline. But syempre, no, hindi dito kasama yung mga aksidente na po pwede magpaaga. Joke lang. No? Gusto ko lang ipapakita sa inyo na kung ito ang buhay natin, para maintindihan nyo ang halaga ng inyong existence sa mundo, no? Is that tingnan ninyo yung umpisa at maybe katapusan ng buhay para masabi ninyo nasa na ba kayo. Di ba? 2 years, 3 years, 6 years, kahit per 3 years pa yan or per 5 years pa yan, tingnan ninyo. Kasi tol, malalaman nyo, teka muna, parang ano na nga ako, no? Parang nasa na ba ako dito? Nasa na ba ako dito? Okay. Tapos titigil pa ako. Tapos mawawalan pa ako ng motivation. Tapos ano? Ba? So titingnan ninyo, no? Mas mahalagang ma-visualize ninyo at the end kung bakit kayo nag-aaral, saan patungo, ano yung endpoint, no? Sabi nga ng ni Stephen R. Covey sa book niya, you have to think with the end in mind. Yan. Ito yung personal, I think, personal vision, tapos yung sumunod, no? Okay. So, ayan lang, ganyan lang kasimple. Kahit sa bahay, kumuha ka lang ng sariling tali mo tapos mag-contemplate ka lang, no? Kung ito ang buhay mo, paano mo gustong matapos? Ano yung mga in between? Ano ba ang mga nasa plano mo? Nasaan ka na ba? It is very important. So I was just visualizing, but by principle, magkakaroon ka ng self-realization, no? Sa halaga ng buhay mo kung bakit ka nandito sa mundong ito at bakit ka nag-aaral. Okay? So, ano pa ba? Hindi mo kailangang gawing complicated yung buhay, lalo na sa pandemic. Sa naranasan natin ngayon. Ang kailangan mo lang to be creative enough on how you could actually live life to the fullest. Kasi nga sabi natin, no, we have self-awareness, no, we have independent will. No? Tingnan mo, di ba? Yung mga tao sa pulungan, yung mga kung nabalitaan nyo, yung mga nakakulong ng habang buhay, yung iba nasa ulo na nila yung Biblia. Yung iba mas magagaling pa sa atin sa pag-aaral. Bakit? Wala silang choice, no? Kundi mag-aral. Pero tayo, ganun din naman. No? Okay? Mas malaya lang tayo compared sa kanila. At minsan, yun yung kalayaan natin ang nagsasabi, no, minsan na okay lang yan, pwede ko namang gawin mamaya. Mga ganun, ano? Kasi malaya naman tayo. Hindi katulad ng mga nasa jail, di ba? So, you have to think and reflect on these things. No? Hindi ibig sabihin na may kalayaan ka o pwede kang mag-procrastinate. No? O kaya ay maging complacent, no, sa buhay. No? Think of that. Begin with the end in your mind. See, dapat nakita mo na kagad kung sino ka in the future. Di ba? Kasi yun yung motivation mo. Di ba? So, ako nakita ko na sarili ko, magiging doktor ako. That's why, lahat lamang ng ginagawa ko has something to do with how am I going to go there to become a doctor. No? So, ganun lang yun, no? Na isinashare ko sa inyo. Next slide, please. Okay. Under our current situation, alam nyo, minsan ito distorted na. Nawala na yung nagkagulo-gulo na yung ano natin, yung mga gusto natin, yung mga importante sa atin. Bilang mag-aaral, bilang learners, it is very important, okay, to reanimate ourselves is to recheck, una, to recheck our personal vision. Pangalawa, to rewrite our script again. I-double check, no? May magiging pagbabago ba? And then number 3 is to identify your priorities. Okay? So you need to actually identify the important things. Nasaan ba yung pag-aaral doon sa mga priorities mo? Nasaan ba yung pamilya? Nasaan ba yung kaibigan? Nasaan ba yung barkada? Nasaan ba yung kapitbahay? No? Nasaan ba yung lagi mong kachismisan? And then operate on that. No? Okay, pamilya, pag-aaral. So that alam mo, when you try to do something, alam mo that, okay, eto, pamilya, I have to make my family secure. I need to yung health protocol. So after that, pag-aaral, no? Okay. You have to keep, of course, for you to be able to have your priorities and and to identify the important things in your life, no? Sometimes you keep distracted. So you need to keep distraction to a minimum kapag nag-aaral ka, no? Kasi ano yun sa malayang pag-aaral, talagang nandiyan yung distraction. No? Okay, nung wala pang pandemic, sometimes wala sa plano mo, hindi mo naman pinlano, na hikayat ka ng yung mga barkada na tara, labas naman tayo, pero wala sa yung itinerary, wala naman sa plano mo, that is a distraction. And for you being a proactive, no, is to be able to say, no, no, you have better things to do. Ha? Huwag ka na magbigay ng mga alibis. Ay, hindi kasi ganito. Hindi kasi sasamahan ko si ganito. Hindi kasi sabi ng nanay ko ganito. Huwag na. No, you have to be firm. No? You have to keep the distraction to a minimum. No? Okay, pag sinabing aral, aral. And then also, you need to aim for balance. Siyempre, yung pag-aaral under the new normal, ang hirap talaga. No? Sobrang hirap talaga dahil unang-una para kang baliw. No? Kung may makakakita sa inyo, no? Ay minsan salita ka lang ng salita sa harapan ng computer, di ba? So, yung sinasabi nating balancing work, school, life, as we know it, no? It's actually difficult. Pero wala tayong choice. Wala tayong choice. Kundi for us to be able to be productive in life, in our daily lives, no, we need to actually set priorities and operate based on the priorities. Tingnan natin sino ba yung mga importante na at urgent. Sino yung mga importante, hindi naman urgent. Sino yung hindi naman urgent, hindi naman importante. Sino naman yung urgent pero hindi importante. No? So you need to actually, sa mga management book, meron yan. Okay? Para lang malaman mo. And then, sometimes, being a learner, you have to be creative enough. Alam mo, pwede ka magsulat ng mga bagay sa isang papel. Tapos, ano ba nagawa mo ngayong araw na to sa pag-aaral mo? Ano ba mga na-accomplish mo? Dahil nag-iisa ka lang sa kwarto mo, dahil kukunti lang kayo sa bahay mo, hindi ka naman makalabas. Ang magagawa na lang natin is to be creative enough. You can also write, using a paper, at isulat mo ano ba yung mga plano mo ngayong araw na ito, and then stick it doon sa pinto. Sa pinto. And then at the end of the day, bago ka matulog, i-check mo, i-revisit mo alin ba doon ang nagawa mo. Masarap sa feeling kapag halimbawa lahat ng mga inilagay mo, lahat ng mga isinulat mo, tapos sa gabi bago ka matulog, nakita mo, nagawa mo lahat, or minsan 90% nagawa mo, okay na, productive ka na doon if you're talking about productivity. No? So sometimes kailangan mo lang ng reanimation. Kailangan mo lang ng konting creativity for you to be able to actually live under the present condition, learning. No? Okay. So, and then of course, the most important thing, when you try to identify your priorities is to focus. Focus. Mahalaga kasi yun. No? Pagka nawawalan ka ng focus, apektado na lahat. Totoo yun. No? Kapag napagalitan ka, apektado na focus mo. Kapag yung kaibigan mo tumawag sa'yo at sinabi, alis tayo, makaka-apekto na to sa focus mo. Okay. Sabi, aim for balance. Okay, next slide please. So number 4, next slide please. Okay, number 4, you need to manage your time for you to be able to reanimate or to animate your learning. Manage your time. Kanina nag-priority, sabi natin, set up priorities. And work around that priorities. How? You need to manage your time. Ay, teka, balik tayo doon, kapatid. Okay? So, in animated learning, alam mo, hindi po pwedeng motivated ka lang kapag may bagong cellphone na hindi ka makakausap, nasa isang tabi ka lang at kinukutingting mo yung bagong cellphone mo because you are motivated. No? As a person, it's a natural tendencies for you to be able to act like that. Okay? So, paano naman sa pag-aaral, lalo na sa animated learning under the pandemic, no? Sabi, set up learning space within the house. Kasi naman, kayo, you need to actually be creative enough to, nasa bahay ka lang, pero dapat magtalaga ka ng isang learning station. Hindi yung attend ka ng klase mo, nasa tindahan ka, nandoon ka sa kalye, nandoon ka sa eskinita, nandoon ka sa may kusina ninyo, sa may malapit sa banyo nyo, sa kwarto nyo. So, kung saan na lang, you have to find happiness in what you do always. And to do that, you have to be creative enough. You have to set up learning space kasi it is very important. Dedicated during your online learning. Mahalaga kasi po iyon, na parang, okay, ito ang aking kaharian, ito ang aking walang gagalaw dito, di ba? So, lagyan mo ng mga designs, no? Kung bahala ka sa buhay mo, bahala ka dyan, no? Ang dating is, hanapin mo yung mga bagay na magpapasaya sa'yo, di ba? Kasi first and foremost, sino ba ang dapat ma-motivate nito? Ikaw. Sino ba dapat gumawa nito? Ikaw. No, hindi yan gagawin ng ibang tao para sa iyo. Ikaw at ikaw lang. Diba? Tandaan po natin yan. Ano? Okay? So, part, no, kanina sinabi ko, plan, create sensible plan for learning, no? For family, for leisure. Na-discuss ko na ito kanina, pero napakahalaga nito, no? Sa buhay, lalo na tayo nasa bahay lang, no? Magplano. No? Okay, magplano. Planuhin mo, sensible plan. Kasi kung wala ka rin namang ginagawa during your days, you can either, do something unang-una that will make your family happy, your friends happy, your brothers and sisters, your neighbors, di ba? So things like that. Ako, ang ginagawa ko, well, even during those times, sa mga plano ko, napakaliit kung paano ko mapapasaya sarili ko. Simple lang, no? Ultimong menu ng isang linggo ginagawa ko. And then I operate, I love cooking and all. This is how I, find happiness in what I do. No? At kayo rin, no? Hindi naman tayo pare-parehas. You can find your own happiness. You can find your own motivations. No? You just have to be creative. Diba? Ang dami. Look around you. Tingnan mo. Paano mo ba mapapaganda ang bahay mo? Paano kaya look around you, the people, no? Around you. Paano ba magiging masaya? No? Hindi ko alam kung paano, pero you, no, being for having that self-awareness and independent will can actually do that. No? Okay, naniniwala po ako doon. Kasi ako, mag-isa lang ako dito sa bahay, pero never ako nalungkot. Hindi ko sinasabing, ako kasi to. Ang sinasabi ko, I can always find happiness in what I do. No? Yung makapagdala ko ng ulam sa mga kapitbahay, I found happiness to that. I am motivated whenever nakikita ko na yung mga comments ng mga kapitbahay ay, Sir, ang sarap ng luto mo. Sir, ang sarap ng ganito. Sir, ang sarap ng ganito. Well, diba? Ganon ko paano sumaya at ma-motivate. No? So, ganon din kayo. Magkakaiba nga tayo. No? Pero, kaya niyo yan. Okay, number 5. Okay. So, number 5 is, kung kayo ay in denial of the current situation, well, move on. No? You need to accept, embrace the current situation, no? Kasi unang-una, wala kang choice. No? Wala kang choice. Okay? So, and then use your proactive self to be able to connect, to be able to operate, no? To be able to act, no, according to the condition. Kanina, proactivity and reactivity. So, pagka proactivity, you can control, no, the situation, and you can control your condition and not the condition to control you. No? and accepting the condition, your current condition as a learner. No? Makakapag-isip ka ng bagay para to reanimate your learning experience. No? Mahahanap mo sa sarili mo kung paano ka mag-move forward. Okay? Kasi tinatanggap mo sa sarili mo at ini-embrace mo sa sarili mo na ito talaga yung current condition. What am I going to do? Okay? So embracing it will help you accomplish so many tasks and become productive. Okay? So you have to live with empathy. Diba? So you need to actually explore possibilities. Mahalaga yon. Explore possibilities all around you. Madami yan. Maging masaya ka lang pati ang pamilya mo. Okay. Kasi pagka bubuhay ka pa rin sa, oo nga, kasi pag nagtatanong sa akin, sir, kailan ba ang face-to-face? Sir, kailan ba graduation? As if naman alam ko yung sagot. Gusto kong sagutin pero hindi ko masagot kasi hindi kami close ng IATF. Diba? So, joke lang. Pero ibig sabihin, hindi ko alam kung sino pa pwedeng sumagot ng kailan ang face-to-face, kailan ano. For the meantime, this is the situation. This is the reality. The question is, what do I go about? How do I go about it? How do I go about it? Ito na yung current situation. I need to embrace it and be creative enough to do many things to make people around me happy. And then the environment, the setting is, happy. Next. All right, so get social. No? In animated learning, no, lalo kang mai-stress kung pinagpipilitan mo sa sarili mo na kaya mo. When in fact, hindi naman sometimes or most of the times. No? By accepting your current situation will give you ideas that sometimes you need to get social. And getting social is getting help. Getting social is to collaborate. Saan? Kanino? Sa family members mo, no? Sa iyong mga kaibigan, sa iyong mga kaklase. Paano andiyan ang teknolohiya, no? Pwedeng kung napapagod ka na, hindi naman bawal magpahinga sometimes. And in fact, isa nga dyan is to get social. Right? Ilagay mo sa plano mo is collaborating with others, but has something to do pa rin with your plan. Diba? So kung meron kang mga learnings, meron kang assignment, may mga pinagagawa sa'yo, no? Andyan, no? Buti nga may Zoom, buti nga may Google Meet, buti nga meron pang other mga app na po pwedeng gamitin for you to be able to reach out to your other classmates, to your other friends, diba? Diba? Kailangan mo lang is, an internet, a cell phone or something, and wala, pwede ka nang makipag-collaborate sa kanila. Either academically or just a simple conversations, kasi mahalaga naman talaga yon. It will help you release the tensions in you, no? The stress in you. No? Pag napapagod, magpahinga, hindi bawal yun. Okay? Pag napapagod, take time out. Okay? Do something. Kasi ako ganun kapag halimbawa na may ginagawa ako, during my, when I was in college, pag may ginagawa ako, at sometimes hindi ko nga masolve minsan Yung galit na galit ka na, yung hindi ko talaga masolve yung math. Tapos pinagpipilitan ko pa rin sa sarili ko na i-solve, no, that particular moment, no. Pinagpipilitan ko sa sarili ko, hindi, kaya ko to. I took time out. I rest for a while. Naglakad-lakad ako. pwedeng maligo, pwedeng ma-refresh, things like that. Gawin mo yung mga bagay na pwedeng makawala nung stress mo, nung problema mo. And then balikan mo siya after a while. True enough, it is very effective. Kasi hanggat pinagpipilitan mo na humanap ng solution, that particular moment, more often than not, mas sumasakit lang yung ulo mo. Take time out, do something, come back, reanimate. And then, true enough, nahahanap ko yung solution. Ay, ito lang pala yun. Kasi kanina, sobrang inis ko na. No? Diba? Hindi na ako nakakapag-isip ng tama kasi inis na ako, galit na ako, hindi ko makuha yung tamang sagot, yung tamang solution. No? And then, pag-alis ko, pagbalik ko, nakukuha ko na. Kailangan lang pala pahinga. Under the present condition, do not push something na maka-stress sa inyo. And then we're on to the last slide. Ay, meme lang to, sorry, no? Libre kita pang akit sa punyet ng kaibigan mo na ayaw samahan. Okay, so sometimes nangyayari yan, ano? Para lang samahan ka ng mga kaibigan mo, sometimes kailangan mo sila ilibre. Next slide, please. All right. You know, sinasabi niya ang buhay parang sports, parang volleyball, parang basketball. For you to be able to reanimate yourselves, your learning experience is to start over and over again and make it a habit. Once you made it your habit, then it will come naturally. Okay, you will be better and better and better and better and better. Making it a habit will improve your online experience. Reanimating yourselves, reanimating your learning experience. No, it is very possible when you make it a habit. Diba? So ako nung I remember I was a varsity player. I was a volleyball player. Nung una, hindi ko naiintindihan bakit sobra-sobra yung mga practices, sobra-sobra yung mga exercises. Sumusuka na ako ng kulay green, hindi ko maintindihan yung coach ko. Para saan ito? Anong although may kinalaman siya sa pag-aaral ko kasi libre ko. Tuwing umaga, gigising ka ng hindi, galing pala ako ng trabaho, no? Magte-training. So, you know, hanggang sa nasanay na lang ako na dumating dun sa point kahit hindi ako sinasabihan, nagpa-practice ako mag-isa because nangyari, naging habit na siya at hinanap na siya ng katawan ko. And again, when you do these things and you start over and over again, something new, something good will come out. And a new you will come out also. Okay? At this point, base sa aking nalalaman, base sa aking mga nabasa, kung may mga katanungan kayo, no, pwede nating sagutin yan, no, base sa prinsipyo, base sa realidad. So again, unahin natin, ano, let's have a recap. So number 1, no, 7 simple guides, no? Number 1, revisit your own personal vision. Baka kailangan mo noon, no? Baka kailangan mo i-refresh, di ba? Kasi baka mamaya information overload, no? Tapos andyan pa yung nanay mo, andyan pa yung mga kapitbahay mo, walang pakundangan yung video okay habang nag-aaral ka, di ba? So, review, reset your goals sometimes, no? Improve, di ba? And then, identify your priorities. No? Mahalaga yon. Kasi when you identified it, then the next thing that you will do is you work around your priorities by managing what are important things to you. And then, well, manage your time, and then embracing your situation, accepting na ito na talaga yung buhay natin. Ito na talaga. Kung magbabago man to, well, good. Pero kung ito'y magpapatuloy, at least you have something to yourself, no? Reanimating your experiences. And then, get social. Mahalaga ang collaboration, mahalaga ang pakikipagkapwa-tao. Hindi man physical na bagay, pwede pa rin naman kayo magburuan, pwede rin naman kayong mag-usap, magbublihan via, webcam, using Google Meet, Zoom, pwede kayo mag-aral, mag-set up ng isang study group, no? And you try to collaborate, no? Yung mga sinabi ng teacher ninyo, yung mga kasi hindi naman not all the times na yung isang estudyante nakuha lahat yung mga sinabi ng teacher. Baka yung isa hindi, sabi ni teacher ganito, hindi, sabi ni teacher, may sinabi si teacher ganito. No? So by collaborating, you will arrive at a very good output. No? Not to mention, when you try to collaborate, even through webcam, no, it will ease out the tension in you. No? Okay, so I hope that helps everyone. Thank you very much for listening. Kung may mga questions, Sir Ken? Ayan, happy animated learning.
Yes, hello. Thank you so much, Sir Camila, for that very informative and very inspiring talk, no? Tama si Sir, kailangan nating mag-stay positive and make it a habit to improve yourself. Syempre, every day is a learning experience. Okay, so before we end our session for today, maraming nagpapasalamat sa ating Facebook Live right now at saka sa ating Zoom account. So do you have any questions na pwedeng sagutin ng ating speaker for today? So i-comment lang natin sa ating comment box dito sa ating Facebook Live at saka syempre dito sa ating chat box sa ating Zoom. So while readings, habang naghihintay tayo ng mga questions, maraming nagte-thank you, Sir Camila. Actually, from Telly Zeniteram, Nikki Almazora saying thank you. Ma'am Elaine Bascon Santos is also saying thank you. I think wala silang tanong, Sir Boyet, dahil napaka well explained nung ating talk for today. Again, meron po ba tayong questions regarding this one? Puro mga words of affirmations yung mga nandito, like thank you, napakadaming nagti-thank you sa atin for today. Yan, sila Joanne Magno, and then meron tayong mga sabi ni Telly Zenitram, sabi niya, correct, utilize technology to your advantage. Learning while seeing your classmates on a screen is a whole lot better than homeschooling by yourself and your staff animals. So may mga ganun siya. Then may mga tip in life din dito. Don't stress on the problem. Take a breather. The solution will present itself. But may tanong, Sir Boyet. Actually, this is a funny question. Bakit daw po hindi kayo close ng IATF? Joke lang
yun.
Okay.
Joke lang yun kasi nga, if there were so many students who asking me questions like kailan yung face-to-face. Kasi gustong-gusto na raw nila mag-face-to-face. No? So ginawa ko na lang joke, hindi kami close ng ICET. Pero hindi ko alam ang sagot kung paano sasagutin yan dahil depende yan sa sitwasyon, lalo pa ngayon, di ba? So hindi ko alam.
Okay, so siguro mag-wait lang tayo sa IATF and actually feeling ko naman malapit na tayo doon sa ating face-to-face dahil meron na tayong vaccine right now. Okay, maraming I love you, maraming kang fans dito Sir Boyet at maraming nagsi-thank you at I love you sa iyo. So shout out daw kay Jean Bartolazo Lodata. Actually, I would like also to greet yung meron tayong mga OJT students na actually ngayon naabutan sila ng pandemic. Nasa Taiwan sila ngayon. So hello dun sa mga students natin sa Taiwan na lockdown since last year at ngayon ay andito sila nakikinig sa ating webinar. And then syempre yung ating mga students from Hong Kong, future students from Hong Kong. Okay, so they don't have any questions anymore. So let's proceed now with the awarding of the certificate. This is a virtual awarding of certificate to our speaker, Dr. Boyet Camigla, and it will be sent via email. Diba? Napaka-virtual na talaga natin ngayon. I think we are also experiencing some technical difficulties right now. Okay, so let me read first the citation. So this certificate of appreciation is hereby given to Dr. Rito A. Camigla Jr. in sincere acknowledgement of his valuable service as a resource speaker in the webinar entitled Animated Learning Realities and Principles held on April 10, 2021 at Trimex Colleges, given this 10th day of April 2021. Signed, Chief Operating Officer, Ms. Rachel C. Cruz, and the Program Chairman, Mrs. Maria Lourdes R. Garino. So paulanan naman natin ng mga likes and ng mga heart reactions at syempre mga virtual clap ang ating speaker for today. Again, Dr. Rito A. Camigla Jr. Thank you so much, sir, for being the speaker right now. Ayan, andito rin syempre si Sir Eric Sotelo is also watching and Dr. Segubre is also watching right now. Sir, may pahabol na question si Sir Eric Sotelo. Sabi niya, sometimes our life's journey scripts are derailed beyond our control as we suffer. Can we still find meaning to our sufferings? Maganda yung question niyang yun.
Of course. When we find when we are actually encountering sufferings, no, this is one way of reminding us, no, that you have to work on it, no, convert it into something productive. No? Okay, so okay lang yun. As I said a while ago, temporary lang naman yon. We can still find as a human. You just have to be proactive enough.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Sotelo, for that question. And thank you so much again, Sir Camigla, for inspiring us. Napakadami pong mga nagko-comment today na na-inspire niyo talaga siya about dun sa life mo and then really here in our seminar. This is a very inspiring webinar. So again, before we end our seminar, I would like to invite you again tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow po again, legal basis of Philippine education system at 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. live via Zoom and Facebook Live with our guest speaker, Attorney Nesby Ray P. Cruz. And then again, inuulit ko po talaga the biggest event of Trimex Colleges this year. Syempre, this is in partnership with the College of Business Administration, the Philippine Junior Marketing Association, ang napakalaki talagang event ng Trimex Colleges, which is the Youth Business Summit 2021. Again, we have plenty of speakers from the industry, and even from the academe. And then we also have our special guest, Gab Lagman. And then actually, meron pa tayong isang guest na content creator. We also have here our mystery guest, di ba? So hindi ko pwedeng sabihin kung sino siya pero game ka na ba sa April 25, 2021. And again, this is hosted by DJ Nicole Ayala. Again, muli po, maraming salamat sa ating speaker, Dr. Rito A. Camigla Jr., to all the teachers who participated today, and to all the students at mga guests natin outside Trimex colleges at sa ibang bansa. Stay safe and see you tomorrow and sa mga future events po ng Trimex colleges. Before anything else, let's listen to Miss Lourdes Garino, the program chair of General Education and the BTTE Department.
Thank you very much, Sir Ken. Good afternoon again to all the students, guests, and my fellow educators. We are truly fortunate to have had this opportunity of listening to this very timely topic, coupled, of course, with a very dynamic and engaging speaker, Dr. Camigla. Now, let me take this moment to thank our dearest College Dean for a fun-filled webinar, of course, also full of learning and inspiration. Thank you po, Doc, for sharing your expertise with all of us, and of course, for strengthening our motivation to go on with life despite the difficulties brought about by this pandemic. I know that everyone, regardless of age and status in life, has learned an important lesson from Dr. Camigla, which can be applied in real life situation. Let us just all be resilient in rising from our present situation. Lastly, thank you to all participants in this Zoom and FB Live. Thank you for accepting our invitation. See you on the next webinar of Trimex Colleges, and stay safe and have a great day ahead.
Okay, again, thank you so much, everyone. Keep safe. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you,
Thank
Sir
you po.
Boyet.
Thank you po, Doc.
Thank you
Thank
po,
you po,
sir.
Doc.
Thank you po, sir.
Boyet.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much po.
Thank you po. Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Doc. Stay safe po kayo lahat.
Wala bang class teacher? God bless you po.